have trouble sleeping? Do you have so much trouble sleeping that you don't even think about it anymore? In other words, are you so used to either it taking a really long time to fall asleep at night? By the way, if it's more than 20 minutes, that's considered insomnia. Or you're so used to awakening in the middle of the night and being up for a little while that you just don't even think about it anymore because it seems like it's you and you're stuck with that. You shouldn't be, and it's really important to get to the root cause of why your sleep is that way, because it really impacts your health. I'm Dr. Vikki Petersen, and I've been working with patients, well, as a team, we have been working with patients for over 25 years, and sleep is not hard to fix when you get to the proper root cause, but unfortunately it's something that's sort of glossed over because a lot of people have problems, or sleeping pills are administered and they are very dangerous. So let's talk about the key root causes. There's 3 major key root causes, so I want to go over each one of those. And the first one has to do with your immune system, because your immune system works at night. So you know what your immune system does. It comes out and it fights infections and kills cancer cells and deals with toxins. And so you want a very robust immune system so that it will really take out all the bad guys. And those immune cells come out at night when you're asleep. So that's why you want a nice, deep, restful sleep so those immune cells can come out. They're not doing that during the day, so they come out at night and really clean house for you. That's why if you have a bad cold or a flu, the only thing you want to do is sleep, right? And that's because your body's immune system is telling you, please go to sleep, you're a mess, and we want to come out and start helping you out. So when your sleep is interrupted, you're a light sleeper, you're just not getting that deep restorative sleep, to that degree your immune system is compromised. And they've seen this with patients who are given sleeping pills, that their incidence of cancer and infections and heart disease really goes up, and that's because the sleeping pill is just coming in with a chemical and knocking you out, but it's not getting to the root cause of why sleep isn't happening. So that turning off that needs to occur, that deep restorative sleep, which allows the immune cells to come out, that's not happening. So you're chemically sleeping, but you're not naturally sleeping. And so, of course, you're more at risk for these diseases because the natural balance is not there. So what do you do about this? You have to find out what's compromising your immune system. You can be not acutely ill, meaning you don't have a cold, you don't have a flu, you don't have a fever. If you do a blood cell test, a blood count test, you wouldn't necessarily have high white blood cells on your test. So there's no evidence of acute infection, but what we're talking about is chronic deep infections that can really be pulling at and stressing and fatiguing your immune system. Now, functional medicine, root cause medicine has these tests to hand, and that's one of the key tools that we use to see why that immune system is not as strong as it should be, and what is it going after every night, such that it is overwhelmed. You know, what is the chronic deep infection? These are frequently deep in the gut, deep in your sinuses, and these have to be identified and remedied to take that stress off the immune system so you can get a deep restorative sleep. So that's not difficult to find, but it's really critical to find. And then we have blood sugar balance, and that's all about, if you think about during the day, you're eating every 4 hours or so, and that's keeping your blood sugar pretty stable, unless maybe you're one of those people that you eat and you don't particularly feel satisfied, you're always craving sugar or caffeine, and so your blood sugar is pretty volatile. Imagine taking somebody who has a volatile blood sugar during the day when they have the opportunity to eat as often as they need to or as much as they want, and then all of a sudden sleeping for 7-8 hours. During that time, that blood sugar can really destabilize. That will wake you up. So the phenomena here is that the blood sugar gets low enough at night that your adrenal glands actually that make adrenaline and are your stress gland literally wake you up saying the blood sugar is too low, do something about it. So just the way you crave during the day, it's waking you up at night. Now some people experience this as literally awakening, feeling hungry. Other people just awaken and they don't know why they're awake, but they are experiencing low blood sugar. Some people awaken in the morning with a headache, and that's because their blood sugar got too low. So there's a few manifestations of it, but stabilizing that blood sugar during the day and figuring out why it's not stable is very key in order to maintain it at night. So we are designed to be able to sleep a good 8 hours without needing to stop in the middle of our sleep and wake up and eat. The body's designed that way naturally, unless the blood sugar is too volatile, and then it will crash in the middle of the night and the body will wake you up. So again, that's not hard to fix. We just figure out what it is that either you're eating or you're not assimilating because your digestive tract is not assimilating it, or again, it actually harkens back to that immune system that we started with. If it's working too hard at night to handle something, that will also crash the blood sugar. So all of these things tend to be related, but sometimes one facet of the three we're talking about is more overwhelming and more specific to an individual, and sometimes there's a combination. So the third one is the hormones, our sex hormones, and sometimes women tend to experience this more than men. Sometimes women around their menstrual cycle, they can be sleeping well all month long, and then around their menstrual cycle when the hormones go to a lower level, they're not sleeping as well because you need that hormone balance to maintain a deep sleep. And if the hormones kind of crash too much, then they can experience sleep issues associated with that. And you know, if it's a day or so a month, not the end of the world, but it also means that they're going lower than they should, and we can take some measures to have them not crash as much. Other times you've got perimenopause, menopause, and women in particular are really experiencing terrible sleep on a more chronic basis, and it can be hot flashes or not. Certainly the hot flashes will awaken women, but sometimes they're not really experiencing those overt hot flashes, but the hormones are volatile enough that it's not enough to keep them in a deep sleep. So see if any of these resonate for you, but here's the key, is that getting optimal deep sleep is critical to being healthy, because it is when the body repairs itself. We talked about the immune system at the beginning of this, and that is when those important cells come out, clean house, kill cancer cells, kill bacteria, deal with toxins. So you want them to be able to do that, and they're only released when you're in that nice, deep, restorative sleep. So getting to the root of why is very, very important. So if you're not enjoying good sleep, please reach out and let us help you restore that, because it'll keep you younger and energetic and in a good mood. We all know how cranky we get when we don't get good sleep, and you don't have to put up with it. And I don't care if you've been suffering for decades. We see that here a lot. There's always a root cause. The body's designed to have great energy during the day and nice deep sleep at night, and if you're not enjoying that, you deserve to. So please reach out, give us a call. We can offer a free initial consultation, and the telephone number is 408-733-0400. You can also reach out via the website, rootcausemedical.com, and we'll see what we can do to help. I'll see you soon.